Hello, my friends. It's Kristen back with another hopefully very helpful reading. This is collective for everybody, all signs. And this is a series that I call That Damn Person. And we mean that lovingly, right? Because we care about them, right? But we just want a little bit of guidance. We want a little message, a little something that validates us or just gives us an insight. So let's take a deep breath together and ground in and just be here. Take a moment to breathe. You deserve it. Wherever you are, sitting or standing, no matter what you're doing, even in the middle of work, in the middle of organizing, in the middle of running errands, it's possible to just take a deep breath and have a moment to yourself and have a little bit of fun finding a little bit of insight out. So stick with me. There's always some kind of a message, because if you're here, there's definitely something here for you. So just let it all just swish around and take what's yours. So we're going to start off with this oracle deck that I made from plants and flowers in my apothecary, and just see what the overall theme of this damn person is. So Ioma. Ioma is a master plant in South America, and it's about discovering your voice. So perhaps you need to be authentic and really not be afraid to be yourself with this person. Maybe they're even inviting you to be yourself, and perhaps that's unknown and uncomfortable because of just past situations. And we've got the evidence, right? The evidence files from all of our relationships and how things went and how they didn't go. And it begins to pile up. And this is an invitation to throw out the bags that you don't need. And when you speak your truth, it's very encouraging to other people to speak theirs. Now, if you're in a situation where someone just isn't really speaking to you, or you're sensing they're not being forthright, that's a completely different situation, and you need to trust your instincts on that and enjoy what you enjoy about it and let it go. But the overall theme is to speak your voice and not be afraid to be yourself. That you have an intelligence in your body that feels what's right and what's not right. And again, when we have this evidence, when we have these files, often we don't trust ourselves. We begin to second guess ourselves. And when it comes to this person, perhaps you can track back on your experiences with them and feel into the places that really felt good. And perhaps it's time to see a new perspective on what can be, right? It's also about boundaries. This plan is a lot about boundaries. It's like a real backbone. It's like you've got the backbone. You know what you want and what you don't want. You're clear about it. And if you're not quite clear about it, then you can begin to take the time to discover, what do I want? When you slow things down in any relationship, it can really help bring in clarity. There doesn't have to be a rush. Slow and steady wins the race, because you've got this. Really, you know what your boundaries are. And to speak those boundaries with somebody creates more intimacy. It creates mutual respect. And then they can speak their boundaries. And you can really begin to take this deep dive into a meaningful place. All right, they're jumping. So the Three of Cups. So going out, having fun, being out and going to restaurants, going to parties, going for a walk in the park, getting out there with someone, not conclaving in the house. I remember I was at a party once, and this woman was talking about, how her and her boyfriend were constantly just having dinner at their house. And part of it was a financial thing, but it was like always just the two of them in this house together. And that can be really fun and intimate at some point, but you really want to get out and explore what you both think is fun. Shake things up, get out, try someplace new. Maybe don't go to the safe place. Do you know what I mean? And by that, I mean, you want to keep yourself safe, right? You have your boundaries. Maybe go to a different restaurant. Try something a little bit different. If there's a budget, go to a park. Go to a park and bring something. That card tells me to get up and to get out, but it's coming together by shaking up old energy and doing something a little bit different. And this could be for you. This could just be you asking them out. You, again, not being afraid to say what you want, to be clear about it. Like, yeah, I want to go out to dinner and drinks with you, and I want you to pick me up. And maybe explore that playful, sort of flirty way, too, in which you can discuss what you want and be bold about it. And if someone doesn't have the response you want, then they're not for you. But you don't want to stay in something that's comfortable because you don't want to be alone. I mean, it's a cliche and everybody says it, but it's like absolutely true. There's that thing about just letting go of what you don't need to create space for what you want. You don't want someone to drag you down. If it bothers you, if you go to a restaurant with someone and they're constantly nitpicking at the waiter, or they're constantly nitpicking at every little thing that you want to get, I don't know why that's come up. It's for somebody out there. So with the star, this is about healing. To step forward and to be in your own authentic voice and to boldly be who you are and to step into your boundaries and to create intimacy, to begin to create an intimacy that you are sharing with someone, and you are inviting them therefore to share their intimacy with you, how they really feel. That just creates healing. That creates a clear direction and path for you to walk on and for you both to walk on. It's certainly going to create healing within yourself to do this. And if it's going to create healing within you, that's only going to be best for everybody involved. And you never really know what kind of healing that you're sort of cracking into someone else. I mean, you don't always know. We kind of just feel like, well, this happened or that happened, or this got said or that didn't get said. You never know what's going on in someone's mind. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time, again, for things to begin to progress and for people to really feel safe to be together. But there's no reason to not have fun in the process. Always have fun. If you're not having fun, Eight of Cups, if you're not having fun, then it's time to explore something else. It's time to walk away, regardless of what you've created. And I see these cups as your past experiences and everything that you've gained and everything that you've done and all the wisdom that you have. And sometimes you just have to trust that you've got this with you wherever you go and walk forward straight into the mystery, into the unknown, because that's romantic, to try something new. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you've recently completed a time in your life of deep exploration, where you have creatively gone into the shadow side, explored. You weren't afraid. And if you weren't afraid to go there for yourself, then you have to believe that you're bringing in people that are in alignment that aren't afraid to go there with you. That's it. I adore you. Thank you for being here. Please comment below and let me know what resonated. Please give me a like. It would mean so much to me. And if you're curious, I hope that you will consider joining the community and subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon. Bye.